Why did your friendship with your best friend come to an end? It's a question that still echoes sometimes, even years later. Sarah and I were inseparable. Since kindergarten, she was my other half, my confidant. We shared everything, secrets whispered during sleepovers, dreams mapped out on napkins over late-night coffee. I trusted her implicitly, more than anyone. The shifts were subtle at first. A forgotten lunch date, a casual dismissal of my concerns, a flicker in her eyes when I spoke of my aspirations that wasn't quite support, but something. Told her. I brushed it off, attributing it to stress, to life simply getting in the way. Best friends have their moments, right? But then came the hush phone calls, abruptly ended when I walked into the room. The way she'd suddenly become busy every time I suggested a quiet evening, only for me to see her Instagram stories later, laughing with a new group of friends. My plate always seemed to be the last one served at our shared dinners, a small, almost imperceptible slight that grew into a mountain. When I tried to talk, she'd speak over me, her voice a little too loud, a little too dismissive. One evening, after another canceled plan, I saw a text flash across her phone screen. A name I recognized, a project I was passionate about, and a casual, almost mocking comment about my overly ambitious nature. It wasn't meant for me. It was a conversation with a mutual acquaintance, planning a collaboration, one I had initiated, one I had brought to her. The sudden hush when I entered, a quick tucking away of her phone, it all clicked. My best friend wasn't just drifting away, she was actively, quietly, undermining me. The betrayal wasn't a shout, but a whisper, a silent agreement to exclude, to diminish. And in that quiet moment, the friendship didn't just end, it dissolved, leaving only the ghost of a shared past,